Alright, so what's the go?
So at least once a week, physically check that your filter's white or light grey at worst behind the green, and that your primary strainer's not showing any dirt. If they are, change that one, clean that one, and at that same time you're going to move this lever across to the other side. You'll hear the freshwater pump run, and if you look across here you'll see the dump producing water. You don't need to turn the seacock off for this. By leaving it on, you also back flush these filters and help them last as long as possible. Now you're doing this once a week. You're going to leave it on for 2 to 4 minutes really. If you've got plenty of water, 4 minutes is best, and that'll help shift any build-up of salt crystals in the membrane, as well as just keeping the minimum sediment in the filters, and maximising their life too. So after the 2 to 4 minutes have gone by and you're happy, all you have to do is move the lever back to the run position, and you're ready just to use the normal controls for making water. Normal operating position.
Yep.
But as I say, if they're in a marina or they're not used or made water for more than 7 days, then you have to do that, and you have to take it past to there, and then they'll hear it running.
And that's just flushing out the filter,
Yep.
is it?
Let's do the freshwater flush.
Yeah. Okay. So that's the manual, and the automatic one is when you run it.
Correct. Yeah. So if they're not using
Zero pressure, 30 seconds.
it should automatically go off. That's the gizmo behind here that does that.
Okay. And what's the go with the carbon filter?
That just takes out the chlorine from the freshwater system.
And that's something that will change out roughly every
Annually,
12 months?
12 months, yeah, to be really good about it. But as Bruce rightly says, because it's only used for this, 2 years isn't going to be the end of the world.
And how do we actually change the cartridge filter, which is that green thing down there?
You simply just turn off the seacock and you get hold of the collar, undo the collar, pull it out.
So can you just point to the collar?
So I'm touching the collar.
Yep.
Yeah, probably worth keeping one.
And that just unscrews,
That's
doesn't
it.
it?
Whereas with this one, it's the whole cartridge.
Oh, yeah. So we basically just undo the collar, take the green canister,
Yep.
and that'll just drop down.
That's it.
And then you just change out the filter element.
That's it. And in a moment we'll take a photograph of some grease that you put a very small smear just on the rubber lips of both filters before you put them back together again. And also this one here, so hold that to one side.
Which is the primary strainer.
Primary strainer needs to be kept clean and shiny too.
Yep. And once again that just screws out, does it?
Yep. Yes, the whole lot comes off the top. And again you want to use a little bit of that silicone grease.
Yep. Awesome, thank you.